see some sparkly toes. I've never gotten a pedicure. I've gotten a manicure twice, once for my bat mitzvah, once for my trip to Japan, but definitely something that I would like to do more of. So this is my homepage. You can kind of catch a vibe. Ooh, I like that. Let's put that in my hair board. I am going to just really quick so we can get some fun typing noise, search some things and see what comes up. Search a dress. Love that for a wedding dress. Isn't the little neck? Thank you. Also love this for a wedding dress. Like, it's like, what's the vibe of your wedding, right? Like, is it casual? Is it princess? Like, etc., etc. Okay, let's search, like, I love wedding dresses so much. I am not getting married, though, within 5 years. Maybe. I want to get married young, but not Amish or Lubavitch young. Just live your life for a while, and your husband drives you and your girlfriends home from the bar because he has to. They're not finding any safety pins for that, but honestly, that is sort of the vibe, isn't it, right? $100. What a steal. Alright, so this is my Pinterest. I did just dye my hair. I had dyed colorful hair my pretty much whole, like, young adult life until halfway through college, and I realized, like, I wanted to go natural so I could get internships and stuff. Didn't get any, but I did, like, go back to brown, curl my dyed hair out, and then once I was at my corporate job for exactly 6 months, I was like, it's time. I survived layoffs. They're not gonna fire me for having pink hair. So I sure did, went ahead and dyed my hair pink. But I'm already brimming with other ideas. I do think my next step will maybe be purple. I used such a bright pink in my hair. It is not gonna fade, really. So it's not like putting green or something like that over it would look good. So my thought is maybe to do like a purple on top of the pink, and then a blue, and then my one thing with blue is, like, I love this sort of, like, the second blue starts to fade, it looks really jank. I don't know if you've ever had dyed hair and dyed it blue, but it looks like a weird, like, fishy, greeny color that I'm not a fan of. So that's, like, what I'm thinking, but I think my next color will be probably something like this, or like this, like a lilac-y, pastel-y sort of purple. I think that'll look cool with brown hair, and then that'll also, like, kind of tone out the oranginess from the bleach and the pink, I'm hoping, and then, you know, we'll see, we'll go from there. Yeah, I also really do want kind of feathers in my hair. I think that would be fun. I don't know if you guys were, like, of the time. I feel like maybe you're too young. We used to have, like, these little feathers in our hair, and you get them done at the mall. My parents never let me, but, like, they were so fun and cute. So definitely want to do that at some point, but not right now while I have my new hair. So that's my hair. Let's talk about, we can look at my hosting board. So these are just ideas. Oh, there goes my roommate. Oh, wait a sec. These are just ideas for parties, for hosting people, for food, etc., etc. I'll give it a second. Okay, yeah, sorry about that, but this is really the only time I have, so sorry if you can hear anything in the background, but this is really hard to do when you live with other people. I live, like, right next to the kitchen, so there's really no quiet ever, which is awesome, and I love it so much. As a sensitive sleeper, it's super great. I love it. But yeah, these are just some ideas I had for hosting. That is how I decorate my packages. I just do them with recycled paper because did you know that wrapping paper is not recyclable? So if you like have a chance to just use like newspapers or paper bags, it's better for the environment, and you can like decorate them very cutely. You also, what else is cute here? These little bracelets. Like, I love a craft night. I'm getting so much of my hair in my slime right now. Literally playing with slime, like not even for the ASMR video, just for personal satisfaction. Yeah, I love a craft night. I would love to host more. It is tough in an apartment I have random roommates, so there's just girls I don't know very well that I met on Facebook. So it is kind of like awkward and tough to have people over, but those are some hosting ideas I have. I love interior design. I think in another life I could have been an interior designer if I was better at like listening to other people. Because I have very particular taste, and I think it would be tough for me to do things that I didn't think were cute. I'm very into sort of like a homey, like I am not into minimalism at all. I think homey, bright, colorful, matchy but not same, like is my personal vibe. I cannot wait to be able to like decorate a home one day. I think I'm gonna be so insanely good at it. I really would like, I do think that the Gen Z version of exposed brick, like for millennials it was exposed brick, right? I think our version is going to be the exposed beams like these, but they're so cute, aren't they? Like, just gives like cottage, like something so homey and like natural feeling about it. These exposed beams, but yeah, you can see like I kind of do have a very particular taste and style. I'm like very much feeling shiplap right now, like a shiplapped bathroom or something like this. Like I think would be so cute and like sort of like nautical. Like, not that we're getting into nautical bathrooms, but like there's something about it. I also am a big fan of a get ready sink separate from the toilet sink. Like, to me, like having all your makeup and skincare out, like where you shit, is so scary. Like, I don't know, there's something about it that really puts me off. So I would love to have two separate bathrooms, one like a bathroom and one like a powder room type vibe. Very into animal print recently. Low power, whatever. My laptop's always on low power. Yeah, I don't know, I'd love to live somewhere like in the mountains. That's where I'm feeling right now. I'd love to live by a beach, but my boyfriend said that, first of all, like I know that we can't afford that, and also he said that it's like bad for the environment, whatever, Okay, whatever, okay, boo, boo, boo. So I'm hoping to like live in the mountains one day. Obviously right now I live in New York City. It's a bit different, but yeah, that's sort of my interior taste. You can see I have some saved exteriors, yards, things in yards. I love a brightly colored or interestingly colored house. I love an all seasons room or 3 seasons room if you live in the cold like I do. I just really would like a lot of acreage and a lot of space to chillax in the outdoors because I love to be outside. That's something that's been really hard for me living in the city. I don't live near either of any nice parks. I'm not gonna say which park I live near, but it is not a nice one. So, you know, it's been hard. That's been hard for me. We can look at plates as well. I worked at a cupcake shop for like 4 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, I don't know. So I actually do not enjoy baking, but I love decorating cakes. It's so fun, and I need to do it more. But again, it's hard when you barely have a kitchen, and I sound like I'm complaining so much, and I am. But y'all, it's tough out here. Like, to have like the dream right now is like studio apartment with room for a kitchen island that doubles as a table that I can like cut vegetables on. So yeah, these are just some like fun baked goods and displays that I have. I love scallops. Picked out like for inspiration if I ever for some reason like am doing dainty baroque rococo like crazy cakes like at a wedding, instead of just one big cake, like one little cake for me and the hubby, and then like a bunch of like crazy fun cakes for the guests. And I would love to decorate them myself. That's the thing, like when I think about planning a wedding, I'm like, every single aspect of this I would be fantastic at, and I would not want another person to touch. Like, I don't know how people get wedding planners, because I'm like, you can't do that yourself. I want to be fucking making the floral arrangements, baking the cake, like putting the chairs, putting the aisles down. Like, I'm such a control freak with things I care about, which is not much, but yeah, we have some beautiful little cakes and such. I'm so sorry, I'm like high energy. I know that's probably not what y'all need right now, but cute little pink bow. I love a soup dumpling, one of my favorite things to eat out, because y'all know I'm not making that by myself. I do not have gelatin on deck like that. Most foods I cook like by myself, but I love to go for a bow. I do have a few tattoos. At some point I'm sure I'll show you them, but I've been kind of dying and craving for a new tattoo. I haven't gotten one because they're expensive, and I'm just sort of not, I don't know, hasn't happened to all my tattoos so far. I've gotten for like $40, like as flashes, like just cause, which is crazy, and like I'm probably a little old to be doing that, but it's the truth. So garlic or kitty, or I don't know, something fun, fishy. All my tattoos are black, just black ink, so I think I'll stick to that probably. But I have a couple of tiny little BB flashy girls, and I would like another one, but just haven't found anything in particular that I'm like dying about. I think my neighbor, oh my god, my wall neighbor is playing his guitar. Jesus Christ, I'm so sorry. It's really tough, y'all. Just like walk in with me here. We're gonna get me out of the mud, I promise. Make some cute videos. These are my favorite pictures that I have saved, so we can talk about those for a little while. Ramen, obviously. Honestly, this bowl was not that good. I like a creamy ramen. I just kind of got greedy with the pork. These were my eye makeup for New Year's Eve. So fun, pretty easy. My eyes really pop with the blue mascara. This is me in Japan in my hot tub, whatever. Believe it or not, I did burn my ankles because I made this way too hot, and I got second-degree burns on my legs. They peeled. It was gross, embarrassing, but that's me. You can see my brown hair before I dyed it. It was all boring, no bangs, no nothing. More pics from Japan. This was a cake I baked, chocolate cake with a layer of chocolate buttercream, and then covered in just like a whipped cream, and then dusted with cocoa powder. It looked so cute, so good. That is me wearing, oh, let me not show you that, because that'll show you where I graduated from college, I think. That's me on the Upper West Side, I think. Here's me in Tokyo at the Disney there. Look at those cute ass little earmuffs, Disney ears, whatever. That's gonna be really annoying, isn't it? Hang on. Did she stop? I think she's done. That's me at the beach. Again, love the beach. That's what like all New England beaches look like by like 5 p.m. They're just kind of overcast, and like I think it's so pretty and cool looking. Beaches. Where I used to live had our biggest farmers market in the state, and I loved going there. It filled me with such joy. Oh my god, I miss the nice weather so much I could die. It's me at Yankee Stadium. Go Yankees. That is me and my boyfriend at a wedding we went to that went horrifically bad. He was really anxious. I was obviously really anxious because I was like with his family, and it was a super uncomfortable experience for all. I literally called my dad and was like, I think you might have to pick me up, and then I drove my boyfriend's car an hour home. Let me not get into that. That is, me outside my old room. Oh my gosh, I miss my old room so much. I still have like elements of it here, but Jesus, it was so cute, you guys. There's me in Paris. Miss it bad. That was in like the dead of winter, and I literally stripped down to that dress to take that picture. I would never do that nowadays. Well, maybe I would. I was trying to TikTok at that best secondhand finds. You gotta go Copenhagen. So cool. I did not get those ball skis because I already have a pair of what are mine called? Beckett's. I don't know. I have a different kind of Isabel Marant platform sneaker, but they're very cool. That is from one of the best brunches of my life. It was an all-you-can-eat brunch in Montmartre in Paris. And there was hard butter. It was very cute. Oh God, kill me. I need to be able to travel again. I miss it really a lot. But it's so overwhelming trying to pick where to go, you know. It's hard. So there I am again in Paris. You can see I'm very alternative. I got my tabbies, my dress, not real Pucci. Also hand-me-down from my friend's mom, but one of my favorites. I miss that fuzzy coat so much. I had to leave it in Italy. Oh my God. I had to leave it in Italy after study abroad because I didn't have room in my suitcase. But turns out I had tons of room in my suitcase and I left it for no reason. What a shame. You know, just more pics from study abroad when my life was beautiful. Now it is gray and bleak. Love that, you know, just making little pictures, making pictures, etc. I went to Crema, which is where parts of Call Me By Your Name were filmed, which is corny, but I really do like that movie a lot. Honestly, I might watch it today. It's like time for a rewatch, isn't it? Yeah, it is. So those are my pictures, a little bit about me. Where else can we go that's like not too personal? Here are some of my inspo for floral arrangements. You can see I have a lot of it. I would love to one day like run a floral business or something and just make like boots or corsages, because like so fun and intricate and just like I'm screaming, you know, so beautiful. I love sort of like a bushy design like this. This actually is kind of ugly. I don't like that one anymore. Yeah, but love floral design. I hope this has been pretty on the eyes. That was kind of my whole idea with this video. It's getting dark and I can't really film boards that I made to like represent my friends and loved ones vibes. It's just like to give them, because I don't know, it's sweet. So these are some things that remind me of my boyfriend, some art and pictures and stuff. That is so him. That kitty is so him too. That's so us. That's so him. That's so him. That's so him. That's so him. That is so him. Wow, I did a good job with that. Love the dog barking, by the way. If you can hear it, I am sorry. That's so embarrassing. Is this what I think? Yeah, this was a board I made to like inspire me before I had a boyfriend. And also I've been dating my boyfriend for a really long time. I don't know why it says 3 months. Before I had a boyfriend, I was like, I need to like put some inspiration together to look at, so I don't want to like kill myself from being lonely. Because also at the time I didn't have a ton of friends. Honestly, I got looked out, y'all. Got a boyfriend, got like hella cool girlfriends, like everything is just great for me right now. My life is awesome, but also, so okay. Anyways, whatever. I made this board to like inspire myself and to like look at pictures of couples and be like, that'll be me one day. That'll be me one day. Like, how embarrassing. These are some ceramics I have saved. Me and one of my best friends, hopefully in March, will be joining a pottery studio and making some things and selling them. So I'm super stoked for that. You can see I just have some cutie little things saved. I made something similar to that for my boyfriend, like a little mug with things on it that represent me. And you can kind of just see lots of different things that are of my taste here. I wish that I could just spend my days putting together pictures of cute objects, but unfortunately I can't. Ooh, let's see, these are things I wanted to buy my boyfriend. A cute little, I don't know what this is, fancy backpack for hiking, these camper shoes. I want these for myself so bad, the Vacasi Tibet two-tones. They're so cute, but you can't find them anywhere. You know, just like some stuff that I thought would be his vibe. He's very like fisherman. I feel like would be good for him. I've given up on trying to like adjust how he looks. He's so beautiful. He can wear whatever he wants, and I don't care. But like, I think eventually he'll kind of lean into more of a this is getting too loud in there.